Hi, this is Tudor Van Hampton with ENR.com, and today I'm in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, standing next to...
Hi, I'm John Kennedy. I'm Senior Vice President for the crawler crane product line here at Manitowoc Cranes.
John, tell us a little bit about the crane standing here behind us.
The MLC 300 is one of our two new models featuring the VPC technology. We introduced both of these models at ConExpo last year and began production shipments of both models within the last 4 weeks. Of course, we introduced the VPC technology on the 2,500-ton Model 31000. Basically, what the VPC technology allows us to do for both this model and the MLC 650 is it allows us to put the counterweight exactly where it's needed on the crane, therefore making it more efficient to use. By allowing the counterweight to move in and out on the rotating bed, we vary that position based on the actual load of the crane and the amount of boom in it and the boom angle of the crane. So it's positioned exactly where it needs to be to balance the load.
Now, the idea of a movable counterweight, is that a new idea to the crane world, or is it something that's been done before?
You know, counterweight movement has been done in various ways and shapes and forms in the past, but it's never been done in quite this package and to the extent that it allows us to completely eliminate the car body counterweight and put all of the counterweight in one location is unique. Plus, when you introduce the VPC Max attachment to the crane, it allows us to extend that counterweight on beyond the rotating bed of the crane and gives us that load enhancing feature that you find with our Maxer technology, but does it without ever having anything touch the ground. That's a huge feature. We can scope in the counterweight, we can travel on a job site, we can get in a position to pick the load, and then once we need the extension and the radius to counterbalance the load, then it automatically will deploy. And again, the counterweight, when it moves on its own. The VPC really is a concept that allows us to take the counterweight on the crane, which really is the dumbest thing on the crane, and make it smart.
Can you talk a little bit about who's buying these cranes and what they're going to be using them for?
Well, of course, we're selling them across the board. Crane rental companies are certainly big customers of ours. We've had a lot of contractors step up both here in the U.S. and in other countries. It'll be good for all type of construction sites, general sites, power plant sites, refineries. We do believe that one of the applications that the VPC technology will be appropriate for is barge lifting. We've already got our first barge jobs lined up. In fact, we'll be shipping one next month that we know is going to a barge job, and it will be using a VPC Max on it.
With 3 crane models now in your product line with this technology, do you see the VPC being added to future models down the road?
Yes, we think that it's possible to add it to models. We generally believe it will be appropriate for any crane above 300 ton where there is the need to have that additional functionality. Okay, so we see benefits kind of across the board.
So there you have it, the new MLC 300 and MLC 650 crawler cranes from Manitowoc with the new variable position counterweight technology. For more news on cranes, equipment, and other types of products, go to ENR.com.